the Steel Tempests.
He probably could.
Yeah. Ah, you got me again. Freak!
It's not even a real joke 'cause it's been done so many times. It's like, let me ask you a question. It's like, yeah, we've all heard that one, Freak. Shut up.
Over. Oh, Karthus liked it.
He did. Oh, man. From the past, Zemfira heard it. He can't use your skull. You have a misshapen head.
Do I? Oh.
He said so. Zemfira laughed at my joke and insulted you. And then laughed again at how much I'm making fun of you. Yeah, he knows.
Like, they have no idea what's going on.
They do.
But they find this hilarious.
French Canadians are actually psychic.
Are they?
Yep.
Wow.
I mean, how else would you explain
I would
Zemfira?
believe it. I would believe it. They're up on top of America, so they're always on our heads. And then they just get in our minds and they know what's happening.
Yep. And poutine is delicious.
Not right there, though. They're psychic right there.
Well,
Zane
King's not.
I think he may have saw the tip of the death sentence. He's pinging that one like crazy.
Guys, there might be dudes in try, but the thing is, Westrice's not like throwing Qs. He doesn't want to confirm. But that's fine. Whatever. They're all safe. No skills learned. I'm surprised Zemfira hasn't learned a skill, because I feel like level 1 Wall of Pain wouldn't even be worth it in a level 1 team fight.
No, you would want the lay waste.
He's got it now.
Yeah.
Didn't brush check though.
Pretty much always going to take the lay waste in that matchup.
I could see Defile on a level 1 if you're like, it's going to be a hardcore 5-on-5 engage. You'd run out of mana, but you get a lot of damage there.
Just auto-attacking people with Karthus
and just the E, just like ticking away. Oh no, we'll see. Broken Shard, not even waiting at a brush, he's just chilling, watching the sides of the map.
You run straight into people like that. Yeah, so Broken Shard, on the Pantheon, Kha'Zix was still available. So he is probably going to go, like, this is what's going to happen.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
Broken Shard will hit 6.
Yep.
He'll just dive mid, fall right onto Karthus, and then he'll do it again, and again, and again. If he gets flash once, he'll be
again?
Yeah. No, he'll just do it that many times.
Just 3 times.
He'll do it that many times. We'll actually keep a counter here of how many times he does it. I'm actually...
The number of man drops onto Zemfira. Does it have to be in lane or in team fights counts too?
See, here's the thing. If I stretch myself too far and go for team fights, he might do more than 3. You know what? Just lane.
Just lane. 3 in lane.
Just lane.
Once laning phase ends, we'll see. Zemfira triggering Prawley's passive shield. This guy, he'll get it back. These guys trading minions so far. 2 to 4 in the mid lane. I can count, apparently. Or read, as the case is. Probably in these guys trading blows. Okay, so the junglers, I gotta say, Pantheon arguably stronger early game, has the point and click stun, has the spear shot as well. He's gonna be going to his blue buff soon here. That's Broken Shard in the red trunks for the determined. Admiral Ziplock, he can earn his stripes again this game. About to start his blue, and we'll see where he goes.
Yeah, and he has a sweeper lens this game, so he's going for a more offensive route. And once he visits top, or possibly middle, he'll sweep where he is, just double check, and make sure that there's nothing on top of him. If he gets a ward, then great. If he doesn't, then he's also more confident in the gank. Okay. And the fact that he won't be counter ganked, because that happened multiple times last game.
That's true. We'll see if it happens here. Looks like level 3 has been hit, and Vi, Admiral Ziplock, is looking for the mid lane. Prawley has been pushing in. Nothing happened just yet, actually. We're still waiting around. Bubba Dub stands on a ward on the brush. Determined once again actually pushing this bottom lane. They're not getting gank help just yet, nor are they getting ganked.
Is actually rotating all the way top.
Okay.
Through the tri-brush. If he waits for the wave, he won't be seen.
He's not spotted so far.
Ken's level 3, so it's possible he has a point into his lightning rush.
We'll see. They actually ping a brush, but there's actually no ward there for Westrice. He's going to go around. Minions are there.
Oh, he's got the rats. Richie's in.
Ooh, goes the correct direction. Flashes. Flash Q. It's going to land. Red buff is there. Does he have the damage? No, he does not. I don't know if that was worth the flash.
He got the flash, though.
Yeah, but then he flashed after him.
Yeah, it was kind of an aggressive move there.
Yeah.
So Ziplock probably could have held off on his flash. He knew and saw that the flash was used. Richie Rich wasn't able to back it up, had gotten stunned with the Mark of the Storm.
Yeah. It was an admirable effort.
But it wasn't Admiral of the Navy type of effort. So he's not actually getting that ultra promotion.
No.
Be the head honcho.
Nope. I mean, he's got to make it to the promotion tournament itself to get that promotion. So like, there's not even a chance yet.
It's not just a promotion tournament for the team. It's for Admiral Ziplock.
Yes. Broken Shard will become Fleet Marshal Broken Shard if he makes it.
He'll swap all the way over. Oh, yeah, he'll join the Air Force.
Yeah.
That's right, we'll have General Odd One, Admiral Ziplock, and Fleet Marshal Broken Shard.
Yes. Don't forget Drill Sergeant...
St. Vicious?
No. It was the AD carry for Velocity. I'm forgetting Odd One's brother.
Oh.
Well, Richie
Maple
Rich.
Street.
Yep, Maple Street, that's who I was talking about. Westrice chasing it down. Flash is still available. Ignite goes down, flashes the Q.
And the spear shot.
Yeah,
hits
that
him
one still hits him.
Yeah,
but
still hits him. Man, back in the day when Flash would remove everything flying at you.
it's only a little powerful.
Where's the counterplay?
Hit F at the right time.
Right?
Don't you dare say D for Flash.
I do use D for Flash.
You're a bad person.
F is for fire.
You're fired.
That's why I use Ignite.
And what do you ever use other summoner spells? Yep.
Teleport?
Okay, well, here we go. Game is afoot. It's going to be a lantern not used.
Oh,
the
God.
hook lands. Admiral Ziploc going to show up there. A lot of damage that Robert Exley does not have any summoners left. Barrier used. More damage coming across. Bubba shows up and actually makes the kill happen. The E landed, I think, because of Bubba.
There's actually nothing here still being in range. And he may have actually queued off of him. So that might have helped.
Yeah.
But he did actually get it with auto attacks. He was far enough up. Zamfira playing it back.
I still blame Bubba.
Good game down there. Okay. Okay.
Just because. Yeah, absolutely
'Cause
well
the stash.
played. Sure. No, actually, I think stashes are sweet.
I wonder if they have a ritual. Like, you know how the Copenhagen Wolves always do the howl?
Yeah.
What if they, like, stroke Bubba Dub's stash before the game for luck?
I don't know. I feel like they don't.
I feel like they should.
I mean, they're already, well, not this game, I suppose, but they won the first game without it.
We don't know that. They could be doing it.
Okay, fair. Well, whatever they're doing
Gonna
usually works for them. Richie Rich and West Rice in a battle. Richie Rich has a giant minion wave hitting him, though. I feel like it's a bit of an overextension there. Loses a couple hundred health. Sweeps away the rest of his wave, taking some harass. 400 gold so far, Cognitive's way. They got a pretty good start here. They got the kills. Ziploc earning a stripe so far.
Yeah, and this is a double harass top lane here. Kennen has always been a lane bully. With the auto attacks and the fact that his W, you charge it up, hit somebody, you're automatically going to get that Mark of the Storm double charge on there.
Yeah.
And Richie Rich, he'll do the same thing on Renekton. He's actually going to go place a ward. It's about that time, and there's a pink ward there. Are you going to do it?
Apparently, I think he was baiting a Pantheon stun. I don't know.
He actually didn't have a... He had his ward available, and he actually decides to put it in the bush over there.
I think, so I saw this actually in a top lane tutorial by Mega Zero. He said he would actually walk over to the tri-brush to make it look like he had spent long enough time to ward there, and then put it in the other brush. He would fake the brush he put it in. Problem is it was pink warded, so they knew.
Yeah.
But for what it's worth, he made it look like he was going to ward there.
The mind games, and the fact that you can actually see if somebody's ward goes on cooldown, their trinket, you can't see that when you're on the other team.
Yeah. You gauge it by the time they're gone.
They still saw his ward because there was a ward also in the river from them. So it was good. It was good.
Good
That's a good takeaway.
Yeah.
Just spend enough time and it'll pay off. Richie, he's a little far up here.
Well, Rich goes for it, lands the stun, damage coming across to West Rice, level 6 on both these guys. Under the turret, maybe a bit farther. Richie Rich, I wouldn't do that. He's got Slicing Maelstrom.
Yeah, Dominus is used. So Richie Richie's actually going to wait for the Fury build-up and his cooldowns. Oh, here comes the man drop.
Is he out of range? Yes, he is.
Zoned him a little too hard there.
Yep. Broken Shards and Crushed Dreams for that one. Didn't manage to land it where he wanted it.
And West Rice still has a Slicing Maelstrom, so he'll be able to have that for an engagement if he goes all in on Richie. Richie, of course, in a back-and-forth team fight, or back-and-forth 1v1, you know, he'll come out on top.
Yeah.
Because he's got the regen. He's going to get back up to full HP before another engagement happens. Or he'll get pinched off here, and Broken Shard will make a move.
Well, he spots out that the blue buff has been taken already. He's about 10 seconds too late there, Broken Shard. And the buffs are respawning, though, on his side of the map. Blue buff is available. Looks like no rush for the determined squad, but that's fine. And I got to point out, actually, just now in this game, hold on, we're fighting.
He's going to make it back to the turret. But Broken Shard's here.
There's no flash. He's taking the Q and stunned up. Broken Shard turns it back. 450 gold for that one. Putting the gold lead back into Determined's hands.
Broken Shard was going back and forth in that jungle for a long time.
Yeah.
They pinged him out, and then they kind of just gave up and said, you know, he probably went home. And it looked like he was going home, and then he went back, and then he looked like he was going home, and then he went back again. And this time, the Slicing Maelstrom was used, and he was able to pick up the kill.
Well played.
Yeah, if he had not gotten an assist or a kill on that, it would have been a complete waste of time. And then he probably would have wanted some turret damage.
Yep.
But they end up getting a kill there for him. And the Lantern backwards.
All right, who do they go for? They get the knock-up on Robert X. Lee. He does not have flash available. Beautiful hook there from Zane King as well. Robert X. Lee gonna go the way of the graveyard. Down he goes.
That's a lot of walk-up onto one target. They pick up Robert X. Lee. No chance. Actually, I guess there was a chance to barrier. Decides to not use it, so good.
Yeah. Not worth barriering.
It was good. It was good that he did. And now they're going to start rotating towards Dragon, getting this control. And DTG, they're like hugging their blue buff. Don't take this.
That's
Don't take
interesting.
this. It's
yeah.
the same one from last game.
I think this is safe for Cog. Smite is not up. There's no chance. Picked up there. Dragon goes to Cognitive. I'm a little bit surprised, though, they chose not to try to get greedy and take the blue buff as well. I don't know if they didn't think it was up or not, but they just took the Dragon and said that's good enough for us.
Against this team right now, you don't want to pinch yourself off this early. You want to just get those early objectives. That was a higher risk.
Well, and he has stun in 2 seconds. He can flash stun right now.
Oh, he could.
Doesn't go for it.
He could slice flash stun.
Yeah.
Where's Rice?
No. Well, there's the stun.
Oh.
And that's it.
Nope.
Well, I don't know. No, he's not going to go for it anymore.
It was good on paper.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Magic number 2 at the top lane.
That thing takes 5 hits.
Rich is in stun range. Here we go. Attack's coming through.
Oh,
gets
he
the
goes
E
backwards.
and gets the other one. Nice escape.
That's really good. You take a step back into the person so you can get the slice and it'll activate the dice. If you just slice forward, it's not going to be as much distance as if you had taken 1 step back to go through their
Got 2
body.
dashes, yeah. I like it. So, good play there, knowing the champion. I would expect so from a player in this caliber, but certainly putting on the tutorial right there for you guys. Take a step back, land the Q. Land the E, I should say.
He did throw a Q in there, too. Yep, just a style on him a little bit.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not?
It only costs a cooldown, doesn't even stop you from moving. But
Resourceless champions.
yeah.
So balanced.
Cooldown's still a resource, let's be fair.
Yeah, so I guess cooldown reduction is really good on him. I always have the Renekton, I'm like, Spirit Visage?
Yes,
or
please.
Banshee's Veil.
Yeah, right.
Because I know Banshee's Veil is still extremely strong, though.
Sure.
And I don't know. Against a team like this, not wanting to be knocked up, it could pay off.
Probably still Visage myself,
Yeah,
personally.
Visage because it works with Cole, the Meek, and all
Exactly.
his other
10
tools.
CDR is nice. So
Yeah.
the other thing I actually want to point out, though, is the pink ward that's there for Determined in that top lane Tri-Brush.
Still there.
Right, and you talk about it takes 5 attacks. And Broken Shard oftentimes has the man drop available. So if someone goes for the ward, it's like you're overextended and I know you're there. And he can set up ganks with that.
It's gone now.
Well, it was a good idea.
He just chopped that sucker right up. Can you Ruthless Predator? You can
Yes.
Ruthless Predator wards.
Yes, you can.
Because if somebody throws down a pink or a green, you're immediately like auto attack,
W.
Ruthless Predator. Boom.
Yep.
It's gone.
You get to hit. Same with Twin Bite.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
I don't know why I had to ask you about that.
Because I know everything, and you just trust me.
Oh no, you've shown me things I didn't even know about. I was like, what is that, freak? I didn't know.
That you were this good at this game. But it's
Oh,
true.
no.
I am this amazing. It's just a fact of life. It's
Show me
okay.
things about my name too.
Yeah. Did you not know? So, Zyrian's first name is Aiden. He had never heard anyone ever say Aiden Abetting before.
Yeah.
You never heard that in his
Wanted
life.
me to change my screen name
To Abetting.
to a betting.
Yep.
So I'd be Aiden into betting.
Yep. It's a good choice. Slicing Maelstrom comes across. Westrice trying to run away into Lightning Form. Here comes the man drop as well. Ulti comes by as well. Richie Rich stunned up, but not in turret range. Is the damage there for Broken Shard? More auto attacks coming. Ziploc, 1 charge from stun, but gets away. Richie Rich still getting chased. Broken Shard, 1 hit to go. Gets the stun back onto it, but gets the kill picked up. Now Admiral Ziploc, not in a good place. He's in the wrong neighborhood, really, and Westrice has got nothing to do with him. 1 more auto, and down he goes.
Had to do a little dance for him there.
Yeah,
Put
might
the
as well.
back up. Neon Strike value, you gotta flaunt that thing a little bit.
It's better than your taunt.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well.
An extra animation. DTG, they're bringing it back. They're even in gold, despite giving
Yeah.
up the dragon.
True.
No turrets have been taken in this game, so nobody has that map control. And I guess Broken Shard's been paying a lot of attention to top, and not to mid. Still a chance for him to do 3 man drops there, though.
We got time. Karthus wants to sit in lane for a good long time. We just passed 13:37 into the game. I always try to check and see if something really cool happens at 13:37, because then I'll post about
just
it.
for lead.
Yeah, it was like, oh my god, that was like a 5-man pentakill.
No.
As all pentakills are.
At 13:37, somebody gets a pentakill. That
I'm just
game is
saying,
over.
Wouldn't that be awesome,
That is
though?
over. Oh,
That would be fate right there.
but yeah, there's a tier on Karthus. He also has just the Ruby Crystal, so he could possibly go into that Rod of Ages and go for the late game build
Yeah.
from Karthus. So, like you said, he's going to spend a long time in there, and probably he's actually ahead. He's actually ahead in CS right now. Karthus, you usually see
Got
him
a
as
static shift done.
yeah, he's at 160 at the 14-minute mark. So he's ahead of that 10 per minute.
He is. He's doing a great job. Wards go around. And kind of pointing out the other big factors in this game. I got to say, the bottom, you talk about Broken Shard spending time top and getting Westrice ahead. Westrice has been a part of every single kill in the game for his team.
Yeah.
They've all gone onto him, basically. But got to say, Cognitive's bottom lane is the one that's winning right here. Equal CS, Lucian with 2 kills, though, as well. That's where this game comes from right now if you're Cog.
Yeah. Cognitive, they got the bottom lane going, whereas DTG has the top lane right now. Top lane jungle, that's where that pressure is. But you know, the Dragon's going to go into Cognitive's hand if they keep the pressure on the bottom lane.
That's true. You're right. That's the lane with
that
the Dragon. That's why the gold is so close, despite the kill lead for Determined and the minion lead overall as well. Most of their lanes are actually winning in minions.
And when DTG ends up finishing that Zonius Hourglass onto Westrice, he'll be able to join those fights, slicing Maelstrom, zone off the Dragon area. Because Kennen is such a great Dragon fight character.
Yeah, he
champion.
is.
Same with Rumble. I mean, we saw Cloud9 taking Kennen Rumble constantly in the summer split.
It's a really strong combo. It's a whole lot of fun. They can just wait, go to a team fight, and be like, we'll press R, back off. And then the other team goes, okay.
Or if
Until we
they're
modify your keyboards, we can't beat you.
Yeah, if they're at the Dragon first, it's even worse for them.
Yeah.
If they're just trapped in that little chokehold, you'll take up the entire pit, seal off the entrance, they got to take that damage. But speaking of guaranteed damage, level 2 coming out, or level 2 ultimate for Zamfira coming out.
And it's about up from cooldown as well. Rod of Age is completed. He's going to start stacking up even more than he was before. And, I mean, Cognitive, to be fair, really, I feel like they are and aren't waiting for the late game. Renekton will fall off, but Karthus will keep going up.
Yeah. He's going to keep scaling into that late game with that guaranteed damage. Dragon just came up. They looked like they were going to make a gank down bottom and then possibly rotate to it, but DTG has beat them there.
Yeah, they're just there first.
And oh, he's looking for it.
Ooh, nice try by Ziploc. Doesn't lose anything.
Gets
Q's over, takes the lantern. But that's making the best of a bad situation.
Yeah.
They showed up Dragon late, but had their best chance for a steal, with not really any downside.
Yeah, it's a very low risk play. If you're going to attempt to steal the Dragon, just do it.
Yeah.
Attempt it, especially with a Thresh and some type of gap closer that goes over walls on your jungler. So there was low to zero risk in that. Maybe he could have been stunned for a second, but they would have had to stun chain him.
And
to actually
Cognitive didn't
make him pay or punish him for it.
Yeah. But speaking of punishing, didn't even try to go for Prolly there. They had the Vi ulti, had the mana, had a blue buff on Karthus.
He's holding that thing for a long time.
Yeah, I haven't seen a single Viking. No, he got some bottom lane.
He used the Assault and Battery onto Robert.
Yeah.
But he's holding on to this ultimate. He hasn't used it for a while. It's been up. And you know, he's not being trigger happy on it. I mean, you have a Karthus who, if Prolly ends up flashing away, it's a long distance to close for the Assault and Battery.
He might as well burn the flash. Like, I feel like he's playing too passive right now. Just because they've been winning the bottom lane. They've got a Thresh down there for Lantern ganks, and we haven't seen him in such a long time.
You feel like they have a timeline right now. He's going to have to make aggressive plays now, or it's going to bite him later.
You're winning your bottom lane. You have a Thresh Vi. Like, that just should be kills.
Or what you had as an advantage. Because now they're behind 1.2k. It's not that big.
No.
But you have to make a move and make the plays first and have people react to you, or else you're always on your back foot.
Yeah. Well, you heard Cloud9 in the interview.
Yeah.
They were saying, I believe it was Meteos, and he was like, yeah, you know, last year we played really passive. We waited for them to come to us, and yeah, we won a lot. But we think that in the long run it's better to play in a more aggressive style, force the issue, and they're just learning it. And I mean, there we go, ulti gone onto Westrice. Richwich shows up into the battle, takes a bunch of pain for it, but the ulti is now down. Backs up after the ignite. Westrice, don't give him the kill. He's taking some damage. Good stun. Back on a Ziploc. There's the Requiem. One more hit. That'll be the kill picked up. Force a flash for it, but hey. Kill picked up there by Cognitive.
So Ziploc flashed as well. May have been a little over aggressive there in his use of flash, but he really wanted that kill. If there was no ultimate from Zamfira, and there's no guarantee it would have gotten off.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going down there. Probably may have had a last breath, or sorry, a Steel Tempest charged up. Actually, here goes Broken Shard at the top.
Lands it right onto Ziploc and actually gets a turret shot for his troubles, but there is Richie Rich who waited the entire time. Can he get the damage? Broken Shard gets one. Can he run away now? Puts the attacks back on. One more block. Oh, he's going to go in for this one. Oh my god, Broken Shard 1v2.
The Aegis of Zionia is going to block the attack. It also resets your shield. He was perfectly safe there, and with Heartseeker, the guaranteed crit at low HP. Great play there. 2v1ing in the top lane. Broken Shard, not just man dropping on people, but being a man after the fact too. Wow.
That was great stuff.
That was really good.
4-0 now.
Just knowing what he could do. The abilities of the character. So obviously he's not picking up last minute.
No.
Yeah.
Elder Lizard, Giant's Belt, double longsword. When he goes back, we'll see what he goes for this one. Stayed in the lane to push a little bit. Recalls after, I believe, red buff. And he's going to have some cash money. Let's see where he goes. Probably Brutalizer.
So he's got the Lizard Elder, and he's got the makings, and now the Brutalizer.
Yep.
And it was funny because Bjergsen made a tweet the other day. And it's like, jungle is the best role right now for snowballing the game. You get ahead, Lizard Elder into Brutalizer, I hate my life.
Kill some people. Added an Ninja Tabby too. Mostly attack damage to the other team. I could see it. Let's see where he goes from here. So far, Determined have been making the best of most situations here, honestly. They got the Dragon. And I actually wanted to make a point about that dragon. So last game, Brokenshard won every smite battle I saw against Ziploc, and the same here as well. I feel like Brokenshard's like 3-0 in smite battles across the series.
Brokenshard is on top of those things. Every time he contests, he'll usually get it. And those were tiny objectives like blue and red. But they still count for a lot. If you get one early, it's a huge detriment. Somebody did a calculation on how much the second blue buff is worth, and it's something like, it came out to 2,000 gold.
Yeah, depending on how you value the mana regen.
I was like, wow. That was...
Yeah,
obviously you don't want to give that.
You basically borrow it. You basically borrow 2,000 gold, and then it kind of goes away.
Yeah, temporary stats for yourself. And they aren't exactly in combat stats aside from the cooldown reduction, but it allows you to sustain. And down bottom,
and the flash jump over the wall. Look at the burst coming across, and that is the knockup. That's going to be Zane King going down as well.
That's a big man right there.
Yep.
You're a big boy, aren't you, Brokenshard?
6-0 Pantheon.
Oh, he's really big.
Yeah,
wow.
They're getting scary. The only guy who could actually make the Yasuo ult happen, but it's the jump in for Brokenshard, the Lulu ulti, and in comes Yasuo.
They really haven't used it that up. That's the first last breath this game, I believe.
The first last breath? I mean, you're grammatically correct. I think it's funny.
It's the first last breath with, you know, the last breath. I guess it would have like, what, apostrophes over it?
No.
What are those called?
I mean, it should
not,
be a
not
proper
quotation
noun.
marks, but just, okay, yeah. I guess proper noun would work. Here comes the man drop.
Fear,
There's one onto him.
They're putting fear into his heart. Here comes the damage. The Vault Breaker coming back across. 2v2. No, it's going to be a rough one. Probably forced to run away. Brokenshard on the retreat as well. No more Q's going to land. There's the ulti. Is it enough? Probably has the shield. It's enough. Wow. Just enough.
That was so close. So close. That shield is ridiculous. 690 at level 18. And right now, absorbed the entire thing and just took a little bit of his HP. And Cog, they're going to push this turret. Bubadov's off on the side, and Kennen is available. Westrise, he has the Slicing Maelstrom and the Zonias, and he's going to engage.
This is not good for Zemfira. The hook comes in. Where's the damage going to come across, though? Bubadov in the front. There's the Zonias and the Slicing Maelstrom. Bubadov going for it. Hardcore picks up the kill. Just onto Caitlyn. Westrise does go down in this battle, and actually 2 kills coming across. It's actually a better fight for the Determined than you would have thought. 2 for 2. Robert X. Lee making the play, picking up a kill and leaving. Burns flash for it, but worth it. Crazy fight.
It's a 2 for 2, but it was a 3v5.
Yep.
So Determined standing their ground. They go even in kills, but they don't give up a turret. So overall, it was a good trade there for DTG, and they're going to start pushing this mid lane with full HP characters.
And Prawley, with his 2 big items done already, puts down the wind wall.
No Ardent Blaze for
nothing
you.
Here for helping. Yep. Not going to be enough to keep the turret down, but Brokenshard grabs the dragon on his way out, so even more gold coming in. I got to say, Determined looks great.
Soloed that thing with no damage taken to him.
Well, sure.
That's how farmed he is that he's doing enough damage to the dragon so that the regen from, or I guess the life steal. I don't know the actual name of it because it steals life.
It's just a butcher unique passive.
Yeah, it just
returns health and mana.
There you go. The health return.
The return
was enough to keep him at 100%.
Didn't need a receipt for the return. Still got it. Dragon is a benevolent shopping center. Shopping center? I don't know.
Shopping center?
Store. You do get gold back.
It's a good-looking dragon, though. I would buy noodles from that dragon.
Noodles from the dragon.
Yeah.
Of all things.
It looks like it would be like a Chinese restaurant dragon.
Okay.
I would totally buy noodles from that dragon.
Okay.
Huh.
I wouldn't. I don't really want dragon noodles.
Does it look shady?
They'd be cooked really interestingly. They'd be cooked by fire-breathing dragons, which is freaking awesome. I'd buy it for the novelty.
That's the best way to cook things.
Prove it.
Oh, well, there's no dragons in real life.
Okay, so then you don't know.
All right, let's just jump into the rift. There, it's the best way to cook things.
You still can't prove
There's
that.
a lore thing there.
That's not true.
No, I read it.
My uncle is Riot. He told me this.
Your uncle's
true.
Riot?
My uncle is Riot.
Is your aunt Rito?
Yes. It's weird. They happen to have like almost the same name.
Yeah. And she's the one that people blame when you mess up.
Yep.
Yeah,
Rito,
okay.
please.
Yeah.
It's like Rita, but it was just like misspelled in the birth certificate, and they just went with it.
Yeah, they went with the masculine ending.
Yeah.
With the O instead of the A.
Richie Rich walking into 1v3, but as backup, he's okay.
Yeah, that's pretty masculine.
It's good, Little Lance. Probably chilling on the bottom side of the map. No easy turrets to go for, but whatever, when you're Yasuo, just acquire gold.
Yeah, and now we have a lot of items coming out here. He has the 100% crit build down if he's running that 5% in his runes.
Likely.
And then Zamfira, he's completed Seraph's Embrace, and here comes the second drop in mid lane.
The battle begins, and the damage output is rather high. Zamfira in the back lines goes down right away. Nothing here on the backside, trying to make it happen. Brokenshard pushed away, 1 for 1 so far. Big rep, but here comes Crawley on the backside. Can he get the damage? Finds one, finds 2 for the team, 3 for 1 battle so far. Determined winning that one.
That was a 3v5 at the start of that with the engagement from West Rice to keep them there with the slicing Maelstrom and the flash to get him in range. They're going to push this middle turret. Determined coming up big on this one. 8k gold lead, and they might push another here.
Well, let's see where they go with this one. Still 3 members dead of Cognitive, making it a 4 versus 2 in this mid lane. And the siege begins. Q from Robert X. Lee. Easy kills on these minions, and this turret indeed will fall. Now the question is, do they stay for inhibitor? They look at Baron, do the steal buffs, where do they go?
And they're going to get the inhib. They're going to start pushing side lanes. Oh, no, they aren't. Actually, they're going to back off, and West Rice might be in trouble.
He's in a bit of trouble. The knockup comes in. A very big commit there from Ziploc. He's going to go down. I feel like not the best choice.
He saved the inhib.
True.
He went really hard, and it cost him his life. They didn't even get West Rice for it.
No.
So
He didn't have the backup.
It's hard to gauge that trade because they kept the inhibitor, which was crucial.
But it's a low level,
It's
like...
not there, Zane King. You missed it.
On the side, yeah. It's warded by... Oh, wait, no, it's warded by Cognitive. That's actually not a hard one to
that's
get.
their own. They wanted to know that where it was.
We're good.
And they picked it up.
They got that one. All right, happiness there. Nothing here. Chilling in the mid lane, sweeping away the minions. Robert X. Lee going to trade those back. These guys, for everything, I got to say, the 80 carries being 9 minions apart at 26 minutes, it's pretty interesting. They just managed to completely trade equally.
Yeah, and speaking of that bottom lane, Bubba Dub has the Talisman of Ascension now. Zane King, it's not completed on him. So the next engagement we might see is a Talisman of Ascension straight into that fight with the Maelstrom. And oh, nothing here. Go after West Rice, still flash in the takeout in the mid lane. Totally missed that one.
Greedy recall.
So
shouldn't have done it.
Admiral Ziploc ended up sacrificing his life to try and get West Rice.
Yep.
I guess it pays off in the end because he gets picked up.
Mm-hmm.
So not a complete waste. Stalled him there, West Rice.
Yeah.
Gets the flash for it, though, from nothing here, so he won't have that available.
Yeah, but I feel like he's already Lucian. I think he'll be okay. Has a lantern, too.
He'll just slip and slide right out of there.
So here's a question for you.
What's up?
So you want to buy Noodles from Dragon.
Yeah.
But would you buy West Rice from Determined?
I would.
You would?
I would.
Okay. Is West Rice, like, the best rice?
It is.
Okay.
It is the best rice.
It's because it rhymes? Or any other reason why?
No, it's because East Rice... It's too
whoa,
traditional,
hey.
Oh, whoa. That's not offensive.
We broadcast on the East and West.
It's not offensive to say it's...
Oh, dear. If you missed that in Game 1, it totally made sense. Don't worry, guys.
Yeah.
But if you're here for Game 1, then you and I are in for an inside joke, so congrats on being part of the club.
But no, East Rice, no.
No East Rice.
They give you the least rice. I like big portions.
But that's because it's quality over quantity. Yeah.
But when it comes to rice, though, how real quality can you get on those things?
Oh, there's quality rice.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I know there's bad rice. But when I eat rice, I'm usually like, I want a lot of rice. I want to be full.
I mean, rice is really good if you want to eat a lot of something.
Yeah. It's like a hobo food, right? It's filling.
I just more mean that, like, if you're like, you know, I could eat something like salty, something sweet, or I could eat something that's very numerous.
Lots of rice.
Rice is like a really good food for that. Hummus, also good.
Huh. I've actually never had hummus.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
I should get on that. But then, of course...
It's numerous. Couscous.
The numerous hummus.
Yeah, couscous, even smaller than rice. You need even more of it.
So they're doing a 4-1 split push right now with Prawley. He's actually going to rotate, and they're going to actually try to make it look... Well, actually, you know what? I take all of that back.
They're not going to make it look like that.
No. They're trying to mask their movements. So when somebody pops out, it's going to be, oh no, they're right on top of an objective, whether it's that inhibitor or this turret. So, Kobe was making throws to it, because the scrying orb would be really good right now.
Yep. I feel
Cognitive.
I feel like that's like the new like casting like betting game is like how many times they're gonna say scrying orb in a cast, and you get a high five for each time that we say it.
It would be really good right now. If
At some point they're gonna buy it, and we're gonna be like, I told you so.
Somebody's gonna buy it, and who's ever doing, the analysis for that is totally gonna jump on that and be like,
man.
"What I tell you, new meta."
Hey, that's how TSM beat Cloud9. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's rock paper scissors, man.
50% of Cloud9's losses came from scrying orb.
Yeah, they do need to tweak the numbers on the cooldown on that thing.
If you say so.
No, I mean,
still like it.
Warding Totem beats Scrying Orb. Scrying Orb beats Sweeping Lens. Sweeping Lens beats Warding Totem. So rock, paper, scissors. But oh my god, West Rice going straight in there.
He's going for it. Pops his on his damage, and nothing here does not block the ulti. And here comes a battle onto the backside. Zamfira on the left, getting chased down by Probably. Can he get the kill? Knockup comes in, and he's going to flash out. 1 for 0 so far. Requiem is available. Not even going to go for it. Health bar's not low enough here.
Probably running in circles, getting that shield. He's like, I got to get that thing up. I don't want my GA to be popped by the Requiem. Holds off on it. They get the inhibitor, and Robert retreating now. Taking a lot of poke on his way out.
Oh, they're going in for Westrice anyway, though. Do they have the damage they need? Westrice down to half. Ziploc forced back, gets stunned again by Broken Shard, but flashes away. He is safe for now. Windwall comes out. Probably still there. Broken Shard out of mana in the front lines. Probably low on HP. Ooh, pulled around. Has a GA. Keep that in mind. Richie Rich now getting chased. Robert Exley finds the last shot. Another kill comes through. Determined, trying again to back away. This time not getting caught out.
And that was a good engagement there by Zane King. Actually, wait, no. I'm not even thinking right. That was Admiral Ziploc.
Yep.
Going straight up there with the Assault and Battery. I looked at Zane King and I was like, oh, he got the Talisman of Ascension finished, and that was the name that popped into my head. When you like look at something and think about something and then talk at the same time,
it's hard.
It's hard.
Yeah, multitasking with your mouth.
So, we're gonna look at that again. He goes straight in, flashes, and he goes right after Westrice. Actually, he doesn't flash. He goes right after Westrice. He gets very, very low and zoned off. And probably he has the Steel Tempest here and the last breath available. If he would have landed this on nothing here, it would have been a kill, but he eased off to the side, and they end up getting Richie Rich with a nice crit at the end there for 264.
Good play, good play. Well, we are back into the game. A nice picture frame to make it look all awesome. Dragon did go to Cognitive after all that. Determined ran out of health bars, basically, and so Ziploc sacrificed a teammate in order to give the team a Dragon. I think that's pretty much worth it overall. We are here now. I had a joke and I forgot what it was, so never mind.
Was it a bad one?
None of my jokes are bad.
I beg to differ. I really beg to differ.
You're wrong. Speaking
tell me a joke that isn't bad.
Okay.
If you know one.
Are you ready?
No, I'm never ready for your bad jokes that you think are good.
Okay, you actually know the punchline, but I'll tell you anyway.
Do I?
Why did the banana ladies cross the road?
Why?
To try on a banana wedding dress.
Why do I laugh at these things when they are fun?
Because they're hilarious. That's why.
Why would the banana get a dress when it's just going to get peeled on its honeymoon anyway?
Look, it's just, you got to be fashionable. What? It could have been a rental to try on, not buy.
Okay, to try on.
Yeah.
So it's not like a complete sale.
I'm not.
Is it
I don't know.
Chiquita banana?
I didn't talk about it. I just said.
Is it marrying another banana?
Look, I don't know. I just know how the joke is.
Okay.
Just gotta calm down. I don't know all the answers. Okay.
You should. You told me you knew everything earlier.
Yeah, I just don't like telling.
You're lying to me, freak.
No, I'm just keeping you in the dark.
Oh.
You will never know the answer.
You
will lay awake at night wondering what that dress was for, and I won't be able to tell you. Actually, I just won't.
It was for a wedding, but I don't know if it was
how it was acquired,
or who they were marrying.
Yep, that's too bad. I mean, what if they were just trying on the wedding dresses just to, like play dress up?
Oh
yeah.
My God.
And they like lived their lives alone.
A lonely banana.
Or it was like a civil union. They never actually got married officially.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because he's marrying another banana.
I'm not making any comments.
Okay. I'll let you have that.
Those are the details I'm giving you, and the rest are up to you.
Probably split pushing. 4-1 split push. Recall coming out here.
It's not even a 4-1 split push. It's like a 4-man defense, and Prawley's alone.
Yeah. Well, they're trying to stop the back. Karthus goes back. He's going to get this turret, so when Zamfira shows up, he's not going to have that backup. He's going to have to 1v1 Prawley. 1v1 me. Come on.
He's not going to go for it. The team able to collapse back down. Now Prawley running into 5 people.
Oh, they're going to actually
Ascension
that right
Nothing
now.
here, getting cut out. A lot of damage, gets the Lantern. He is safe.
Ooh.
The engage comes back. Richie Rich forced to run away. The team is here now. Box and Wall of Pain come across. There's the engage. Zamfira into the back line. The battle has certainly begun at this point. Zamfira forcing the back, pops into the shield, finally goes down though. Robert Exley safe in the back line. Prawley's GA has been popped, goes back up, has a shield. He's going to be safe. Doesn't even break the entire shield. Westrice pops these Zonias as well. It's a pretty fruitless Requiem.
And they might make a move towards Baron now. They don't have Zamfira alive, so he was the big threat there. He was when you fight a Karthus, he can just run into the pit and die, and constantly do damage to anybody who's attempting to do the Baron. And DTG, Westrice, he's going to do a little bit of zone control here, probably. They get it.
Yeah, there's
Everybody
Baron.
engages.
5v4. GA is down. They're going to chase on in with the Ascension. Zane King up the front line. Big damage coming in from Robert Exley. Ooh, the slow and Richie Rich. Do they have the damage they need now? Probably 2 Qs away from the knockup. There's the first one. Q's going to be the Tornado next time around. There's the Lantern. Does not get stopped. Can they get the damage, the rest of the ones that they need? Westrice in the front lines, lands a bit of damage. Puts the wind wall down. Good choice there. Richie Rich still on the run. Ulti coming in from Caitlyn. The stun in as well. That's the kill picked up. 7, 1, and 5 now for Broken Shard. Inhibitor number 2 about to fall, but Admiral Ziploc is back in the mix. They're going to stop and go for Zamfira now in the front lanes. He's going to drop down again very shortly. No, he's going to zone use first, but another backline getting crushed down. Nothing here. Drops. Kill picked up now. 3 for 0 so far in this battle. And they're still going for this one.
There's so much going on right now. The fight just getting split there. DTG, they're going to go after these Nexus turrets right now and secure their spot.
Yeah, they got 25 seconds to go. Only Zane King alive. Surrender again for 5.5 minutes in. Determined 2-0 on Cognitive.
Wow, that great showing there once again.